Hey, welcome to the stream. I had a week off. I had my youngest child was having exams, and I had to. The school's half an hour away, Dosana, and I had to drive her and to the exams, pick her up. You know, it was busy time. I didn't have any time to stream, and then yesterday I had my wife home sick, so I had to attend to her needs. But anyway, I am back, and I need to do some mining. I've got an order. I've been I'm not going to say harassed, but my needs are required. My services are required, so it's good. We're going to do some mining today and see if we can't get some of these materials that we need. I'm not going to grab 1,000 petaprobes. I'm going to grab 500 petaprobes because I've got some stuff on me. We do have a lot of materials still in the bank, as you can see. Stuff that I haven't crafted yet. I've obviously got a pretty big stash of things. I've got a lot of work to do before I can do this craft. He's requested some higher level guns, BC 60, 65s, LR 60, 65s, in the range of 50s to 70s anyway. Yeah, it is. And he had a joke with me the other day. He said if he does he's got a 10,000 pet budget. If he does some of the crafting, it'll be a 5,000 pet budget. So yeah, best to get onto it. So first, let's look at the inventory, see what we got going on here. We do have no Belcar, basically. No Alcinese, basically. Got a fair bit of other stuff. He's going to require these specific level guns, so we're going to need a good amount of magnesium, which we've already got. A little more wouldn't hurt. We need some more cave sap for the BCs and the BBs. So I'm thinking, what's going on? Are the mobs still on the LAs? We're going to have to go and have a little bit of a sneak peek. Judging from what I just saw in the bank there, I'm thinking we'll go to the LA that drops the cave sap and see how it's faring for our first run anyway. And see if it's any good. We might even get a Hoff, who knows. So without further ado, let's head out there. We'll type in Z's. And this is where we're headed. Outback Land 58. I've got, hang on a second. I just need to repair the finder. The amplifier. I dropped a couple of probes during that hunt. How good was that Saturday hunt? That was fantastic. Like, I usually only stream for 2 hours, and before I knew it, the 2 hours was up. So I went for an extra half an hour, but that was fun as. We didn't really get any loot, but I know where all my money's gone. I've got an abnormal amount of pancreas oil. Oh no, it's only 200 ped. I don't really know where the rest went. Yeah, I've got some nanocubes there, but anyway, we'll see what happens. We've probably got enough basic sensors for the craft, but a few more wouldn't hurt. but we're really lacking, and we've got good mountings, but not really suffice. But what we really need is we need some conductors and some springs. That's our biggest lack at the moment, and residue, of course. But I'm going to have to do some serious crafting after today's mining trip. I'm going to have to use some of this Listerium up, this Belcar and Melchi combo, and some of this Narc. You know, I've just got all this material lying around, and it needs to be crafted into something. We need to get some residue happening. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my ped. I had like 3,000 ped, now I've got 700 ped. The game ate it. I'm sure of it. I don't have any ammo or anything laying around, do I? No. The money's just gone. I guess that's what the game does. Alright, doesn't matter. Head out to Z's little farm, see what happens. Do our generic drop. Yeah, so wow, what an interesting week off. During the week when I wasn't streaming, man, we went through this most horrific crypto hell. And the market dropped. Bitcoin dropped to $80,000. I almost got liquidated. I had to borrow money off someone to keep my shit, man. It was a very trying time. I was very stressed out. But I did survive. And we survived it. And now it looks like we're on the way back up, so should be good. There's nothing worse than spending years gathering assets and then seeing them get liquidated, all because the market makers want your money. But I got to keep all my assets, because when they get liquidated, they're at their lowest price. So you're basically giving away the discount that you've given yourself by holding the asset at a low price to them, and they get it for cheap. No, I didn't want that to happen, so I done steps, made sure the assets were kept, and now we're on our way back up. I'm not going to say that it's not going to drop again, but Argonauts are up. Yeah, I saw something about some orbs, and that you can get something to drop off the Argonauts that give you some sort of pristine element or something, similar to what you get off some of these other newer planets. And off Cyrene, I think, does pristine elements. I'm not sure which one does it, but and you can upgrade a claw if you have one. I mean, I don't happen to have a claw, so there's no claw for me to upgrade. But yeah, sounds like good fun. Argonauts aren't too bad to kill. A lot of eye oil. All right, let's get the show on the road. We're gonna do 100 drops, so let's just plan for a beginning. Okay, we have 169 drops. That would be the probes. So we stop at 69. And I think we're good to go. Yep, item list is good. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, go. See if we can do any good. We haven't been doing very good mining lately. We haven't really been getting any good, decent sized drops. And it's been quite woeful, really. The game's been definitely on the vacuum side of things. But hopefully this run changes things. But if it doesn't matter. We move on. Some severe storms in Australia last night. We had a lot of lightning and wind and hail here last night. Tried to push all our windows in. But it was over in about an hour and a half. It was all this severe weather for about an hour and a half, and then this morning is blue skies. So yeah, it's very strange. Queensland got hail. How would you say it in US terms? 4-inch in diameter hail. Yeah, cricket balls basically coming out of the sky. Baseballs. You guys got baseballs. They're massive. They weren't that big. Probably tennis balls, I'd say. But yeah, if they hit your windscreen or your windows or your patio roof, yeah, you're done for. No, we do, but they're called cyclones here. I think that's what you mean. Like you got tornado, the concentrated one, and then you got typhoon or hurricane. Hurricanes probably more similar to what we have here. And yeah, they get really big and they cover a lot of area and they just decimate a lot of things, most things in their road. A lot of the houses in Queensland especially are built to withstand them. They've got specific building codes to make the houses stronger, but sometimes the cyclones are just too strong and just flatten everything. Flooding's actually the worst thing here. Flooding and fire. It's funny. One week you'll get flooded out and the next week the rest of your house will burn down that didn't survive the flood. You know, I had a friend, and he's passed away now, a good mate of mine. His dad got killed in a flood, and he didn't die from drowning. He got killed from a snake. A tiger snake bit him in the flood, and then he drowned after he was poisoned and paralysed. That is fucked up. They reckon the storms are going to get worse, you know? All this supposed global warming and stuff. But you got to understand, we don't know the cycle of the Earth. We've only been here for a little while. We've only been awake for a little while anyway. Or when I say awake, we've got some instruments to measure some stuff. But man, this place would have been through all sorts of shit that we don't know about. I mean, it had an ice age, for God's sake. If that's a part of a cycle, then it should start building a bunker in your backyard. Dig deep. That's why I want to find some geothermal land. When you think about it, apart from earthquakes, geothermal land is the go. Because you've got heat in cold, and then you've got power. You know, you can set up a generator. And if need be, you've got access to underground water. Because a lot of the geothermal is water. Comes up, hot water comes up, you cycle it through. So yeah, and there's a big large amount of it out in the east here where I live that's untapped. No one's using it. It's just a big massive area of it untouched. Oh look, I know a couple of farmers have dug down for their hot water. A couple of farmers have even dug down for some geothermal power, but there's no geothermal station set up for, you know, the masses. Just a couple of entrepreneurial farmers making use of what's available. Good to see. Is it true that some of the islands in the Pacific have got like 3 inches of water over the top of them? Like you can walk around on the island, but you're always walking in water? I saw that on TV once. I don't know if it was real or not. That's pretty fucked up, man. Funny thing is though, it only takes one volcanic event and a heap of plates to move. And the coastlines and stuff don't mean nothing. Yeah, the water might go up from a little bit of ice melting, but then all of a sudden you'll have a volcanic upheaval and all the landscape will change. Probably kill all of us all too at the same time. Well, this has been quite uneventful yet. We haven't really gotten anything. Yeah, I almost didn't get the chance to stream today, but the planets did align, and I was able to sneak one in. It's a hard time of the year for me to get time to stream. I've got family members coming down. We've got things that are happening, so I'll stream when I can, is all I can say. Don't get angry if I don't stream for like 3 or 4 days in a row or a week in a row or something. Bro, I thought you were in the bathroom that entire time.
No.
Yeah. And Dom, later I've got the computer specs put up on my screen too. You're looking at about say 2.5,
That's fine.
and that's only with 32 gig of RAM. But what the computer comes with 4 RAM slots, and you can just buy more RAM later.
Okay.
But it comes with a really good CPU, motherboard, and graphics card. Okay. So if you want to move forward with that, you let me know. I've got the order there, and I can order it for you. Sure. My daughter's going to build a new computer. Yeah, you know what? It is. it is expensive, and it's expensive to install. But you got to remember, man, I don't know what anyone's thinking, but no one's really addressing the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is the cost of power that we're just about to experience. You know, if you've got every person converting from petrol to an electric car, and in our country, for some reason, we've got an abundance of gas and they want to get rid of all of our gas appliances, they want to convert everything to electric. The amount of strain on the grid and the amount of power that's going to need to be consumed is going to be phenomenal. Now, that's just the cars and the devices in our houses. Let's talk about AI data centers. AI data centers vacuum power like you would not believe. You know, we're talking upon megawatts for AI data centers. And the more people use AI, the more of these data centers we're going to need. And the grids just can't handle it. Now, I'm not talking about just power generation. You got solar power, you got wind, a couple of nuclear reactors, whatever. What I'm talking about, the reason that our expense is just about to go through the roof, is they need to upgrade the power grid to handle all this crap, and guess who's going to pay for it? It won't be them. No siree. They're going to take the money out of us. They're going to raise our bills up to pay for an infrastructure upgrade. Now, apparently the infrastructure upgrade is going to cost trillions of dollars worldwide. Those trillions of dollars are not going to come out of the pocket of the companies that rent the grid for their power. No, they're going to make us pay for it. So expect, like in my country, I know a lot of you guys get cheap power, but in my country, where I am right now is the most expensive place to have power. I pay 58 cents a kilowatt for power. Now, some of you are getting it for 10 cents and 5 cents. I pay 58 cents. I've got 40 solar panels on the roof, and I generate. During the summertime, I don't pay any bills, so that's fine. But during the wintertime, with 40 panels and a battery, my electricity bills are in the thousands in wintertime. And that's with a wood-fired heater, a gas stove, and a gas barbecue and stuff. So even for me, the prices are going to get unaffordable. What is it going to get for someone who's barely scraping by as it is, and all of a sudden these energy prices are just going to come hurtling towards them? Because the upgrades will happen quick. All of a sudden, all it's going to take is a big uptake in electric vehicles, and you will see shit happen, man. It's already starting to happen. Well, like I said, 58 cents a kilowatt in Victoria. A lot cheaper in Queensland and New South Wales for some reason. But, yeah, it's going to get bad. I just finished paying my solar power off. 5 years it took me. $30,000 it was. Man. But I tell you what, I got friends to get $12,000 to $15,000 a year power bills. Imagine putting aside $12,000 to $15,000 of your income just to have the lights turn on. It's fucking crazy. Don't get me wrong, these people live in quite decent sized houses and they can afford that type of power bill. And they're chewing between 2 and 3.5 kilowatts an hour. Compared to someone like me, I might be chewing 1 kilowatt an hour, 1.5. But yeah, it's there's some crazy stuff, man. What have we got now? 105. So we've got a few more drops to go. Enough of the rant about the power. So where are these Argonauts aren't here, so which is good. We got to mine our area with no interference. I could pick up these mines and go and kill Argonauts for a little. I do need some ore, so I need like a mid-level spot to kill these Argonauts at. I was looking up a wood chipper today, and we've got a lot of trees in our yard that need to be dealt with, and you can't burn off. It's total fireban season here. So you either take all the wood branches and stuff in your trailer or truck to the green waste tip, or you chip it up. So we're going to go looking for our electric chipper. Put it all through our gardens. Oh yeah, just north of Monopolis. Nice. North of Monopolis. Okay. Don't really go north of Monopolis very much. But yeah, I guess I'll have to put my armour back on. Another 30 drops. Yeah, cool. I'll have a bit of a suss around. I definitely do need some eye oil though, and then I'll need some muscle oil. And I don't really need to kill troopers this round because the request is for higher level guns, so I sort of need to get some. I'll probably just buy some robot stuff to mix with my reinforced plate and make some catalytic converters. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got a global. Very nice. Well, this particular mining run is now in profit. We needed a little bit of relief though. Been a bit cruel to us lately. 19 drops to go. Maybe they can give us another one to see us out of this mining run. Yeah, has anyone looted any of those upgradable things yet? Can you sell them on the auction house? I would imagine you could. Imagine looting one of them after killing maybe 5 mobs. That'd be cool. Oh yeah? What was the price tag? What are we looking at? It looked optimistic, yeah. I was looking for computer parts for my daughter about an hour ago, and hasn't the price of RAM gone up? You used to be able to get RAM for almost nothing. Now it's like, I've seen shit on there for $1,100. I don't know why the price of RAM went up so much. But yeah, her build, I'm only partially building her computer because she's already got a power supply, case, hard drives, Windows. So I'm only replacing the motherboard, the CPU, the GPU, and the RAM, basically. And yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe the cost of RAM. I used to get RAM for almost, it used to be the cheapest part, apart from the power supply, but it's now expensive. Better stop running towards my old claims, eh? I might just go all the way to the edge of this land area. I know I'm just about to hit the 100 drop limit, but if we're going to go hunting those Argonauts after this, I'm probably not going to mine anymore on this stream. So we may as well just extend this mining run just a little bit, because we haven't really gotten anything much yet. A lot of empty drops just there. I'm going to head this way. Yeah, because we closer out of the spot. See? Oops. Oh, is that all? 500 ped? Oh, damn. I thought we'd loot one and get thousands. Suck. I mean, it's funny because how many of them claws are really out there? You know? They got a big event centered around this claw update, which is a crap where like, I'm not a melee person. I don't really like melee. A lot of people do. And, but you centered a whole thing around one upgrade for one weapon that like 5 people have. I don't know, man. Like I said, the marketing person at MA really needs to take a hard look at themselves in the mirror, because they're coming up with some pretty underrated ideas to how to get things exciting. Yeah, we'll bounce off the wall of this green land area here. Well, now we're talking. Yeah, dropping some nice weapons. Well, that's different. So the content of the event's not bad. Wait a minute. We've got a Bombardo here. Can't miss out on our payouts. Okay, we'll drop a couple more and then that'll be it. We've only gone over like 10 or 15 drops. 200 meter range. What the fuck? 200 meters. That's a long way. And one more for the road on the edge here. And that'll do. That's us. We'll just teleport to this first one. Where is it? 2,500 meters away. Alright, I'll have to use a big chip. Yeah, now that's interesting that they're dropping some good weapons. Yeah, well, that might be worth it. Man, I would have really loved to get a massive HOF on that stream on Saturday. I was sort of secretly hoping that it would happen, because those society hunts, they do get some pretty good stuff sometimes. Last time, I think they got a 13,000 or 17,000 ped HOF. Very nice. Oh, I missed this one, I think. Did I get this one? Don't know. Alright, let's harvest. I'm going to have to repair that harvester soon. Oh, for PvP, yeah. Oh, I see, okay. I don't know, like, when I like some of the amps you can put on melee weapons, but I don't even know if you can put those amps onto the claws. The ones that give you all the dodge and the healing and stuff. Ah. Okay. Be good for going in and mulching a heap of curbs up. Or even Argonauts. Ah, it's equipped our finder. It's equipped our extractor today. It's decided to let us play. So I now have a what's called a RAG downloaded onto my computer. It's a localized AI machine that lives on your computer, and it's pretty strange. Like, AI didn't suggest for me to do it. I had to sort of hunt around and find out about it myself. but I'm getting Grok to teach it. So Grok, that I've already spent time teaching, is mentoring my Fresh AI, which is like basically a Podesta on my computer. And it's learning quick. Because I'm giving the information back to Grok. And with Grok, you sort of got to keep one chat open, otherwise it'll just forget everything you're doing. And it's teaching it, and then I'm copying and pasting the answers back to the AI, back and forth, letting them talk to each other. And it's learning from it. It's actually quite amazing to watch. But yeah, I'm basically using the AI to make my bot settings on my trading platforms. I'm monitoring them and getting it to tell me what the most pristine settings are for getting the most money out of what I've invested. And it's working. So I'm not going to say that it's completely learned everything it needs to learn yet. But when you're talking about improving on my human capabilities as a sort of mediocre, not really trained up trader, compared to it, it is like leagues ahead of anything that I would have done. I had so much stuff that was wrong, and it even pointed out certain things that I was holding. Like I was holding XRP, and it said, bro, you've got $110 of XRP. Even if XRP doubles in price, you'll then have $220, and that could take years. So it told me to put it into the trading bot. Stuff like that. And then it tells you the parameters of the bot. You know, how much per line, how many lines, what range. It's pretty good. These are the things AI should be used for. But yeah, pretty soon, Elon's right. There's going to be a stage where none of these are really going to have to work. They'll have robots doing everything. Everyone will have access to an AI that gives you the ability to just get money for free. So things that are worth things aren't going to be worth things anymore, because everyone will be able to get money. That's why I believe in Bitcoin so much, because it's still a limited asset. Doesn't matter how much AI tries. It can't come into your backyard, dig up your passphrase and take your Bitcoin. But it can go and it can devalue everything else at an alarming rate. Mass devaluation is on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine what a house is going to be worth in 5 years' time. That's fucking ridiculous. The councils and the governments just make sure there's not enough housing ever. Because almost all of them are real estate moguls that own 10 or 20 houses, and they never want the prices to go down. So they're going to make sure house prices stay up. I'm telling you that right now. Imagine if you had money borrowed on 15 houses and the houses dropped 30% below what you bought them for. Yeah, not good. Never going to happen. Well, really unlikely. I'm not going to say never, because everything always happens eventually. Alright, that's the first 12 picked up. Nice. I've got to hustle on this one because we dropped a few extra probes, so we can't really afford to get behind in the timing. We should be okay. And the global we got was Bloss, so it's not going to take that long to pick up with my extractor. So it should be all good. Well, I hope everyone's Christmas is going to go real well. I hope the Christmas turns out really nice. We've got a potential several family members coming to visit. I don't have enough room for them all. Last time my sister rented a house in town, and she stayed there for a few weeks, couple of weeks or something. And, you know, we just had barbecues together every day and stuff, so that was good. But she told me this time that she wants to stay here. I've got lots of floor space, you know. You can throw mattresses down for people. I said, as long as you don't mind sleeping on the floor. I'm not giving her my bed. I'm older than her. My back hurts more. Yeah, good. Now we're having a lot of it's already the end of November and it's coming into summer. Starts next week here, and we're still not really getting many warm. Like we're getting warm days, but we've still got a couple of 17 and 19-degree days this week. Bit of rain. Today's pretty warm. I've got a t-shirt on, but tomorrow I'll probably have a jumper on. Bit of a cool front coming through, I think. No, bro, it's not what I wanted you to mind. You're supposed to pick up the Listerium over there. Yeah, we'll pick all these up and then we'll go hit some of these Argonauts and see what type of loot we can get. I'll put my Viceroy back on eventually. I've got it all here, so it should be fine. I think the 5B plates are on there. No, I've got impact plates on there. That's okay, I think Argonauts are impact. Anyway. Impact and cut? Something like that, anyway. Viceroy should be fine. Man, I just couldn't get on the game all week. I mean, I've got things. I do get time on the computer, but I'm usually training the AI or doing something weird. And I just didn't get a chance to play the game. Sort of glad today that I was able to get on. I should have enough blueprints. I just got to get all these materials together. Probably going to need to make another deposit, I'd say. Get some residue happening. Might even just buy some residue off the auction house. For the sake of it. I mean, I usually like to craft my own residue, but I've got time constraints at the moment. Safe to say all this crude oil we're mining up can be recycled. I'm pretty sure I've got a large enough stash at home, but I'll check. It looks like my vehicle's been beat up. Having a hard time with Smoking Joe. I could repair it, I guess. Oh, this must have been an ample or something. Yeah. Repair, bro. Repair. No. I said repair. There we go. Smoking Joe's taken care of. Oh yeah, I do actually need some more iron ore. Definitely need the oil for the springs and the conductors. So yeah, why not? Actually, my biggest deficit right now is the conductors and springs. I should really address that before I move on to other things. Was that the next 12 picked up? Yeah, it was. 2. are we at? Lift, lift. You see, NASA finally released the photos of the 3i Atlas. I think they wanted to make sure that there was no alien shit on there before they let the public see it. Because they had cameras pointed at it when it passed Mars. Because they've got a satellite orbiting Mars. And it's got a camera on it. So they took good pictures of it. They just didn't want to show us till now. I haven't looked at them yet myself. To see if there's anything there that looks out of the ordinary. It is an interesting thing, though. Are we going to be invaded soon? We don't know. Have we already been invaded? People are already taking positions in office. I was watching a Marvel thing the other day, and they had the shapeshifters. That's scary shit, man. I hope shapeshifters don't exist, because that'd be fucked. Your missus comes home from work one day or from wherever and just says, hello, love, and just opens up this massive vagina and just sucks you in and just chews you up. I don't want to sleep like that. I don't think we got any cave sap, by the way. We actually came here for cave sap. That's a nice Argonaut. Argonaut. Don't know how big they are. Do they have like these ultra massive Argonauts now that have got like 10,000 health? Because the highest Argonaut before wasn't really that hefty. Do they have shared loot Argonauts with massive health? What? 180k health? The fuck? What's going on there? That's as scary as a shape-shifting wife. Ah, like a Sand King, alright. Has anyone gotten together and killed any yet? Oh, look, we did get a cave sap. Not enough, though. I don't really like buying cave sap. It's expensive as. Ah, yeah. What was the loot like, man? Get anything good? Oh, and is it one of them ones that where you got to all stand together to absorb the damage, like Old Fred and stuff? I notice a lot of their boss mobs are AoE / you need to all stand together. Yeah. Ooh, a bleed debuff, like in the Mayhem, the recent Mayhem. I noticed there was a bleed debuff in there. Why is there a mining thing there? It's not on my list. Oh, that must have been from the second pass. Alright, I'll ignore that, because we need to keep on the timer. Yeah, I must have came back this way. Damn it. Went over my old path a little bit. I wasn't paying attention. What? 90 damage every 3 seconds, bro. That's not good. So what's the solve to get rid of the debuff? Just die. Is death eventual with the debuffs? 485, wow. Gonna have to do a big metal plating craft, I think, with the Bloss, or what else is there? Basic structures. I can't remember now. Bloss and oil. Oh, actually, I'll keep all that oil because I'll craft something that uses Blossarium and oil and just recycle it through. Got to get the skills somehow, and they take so much time to get now. It's almost impossible to level anything. It runs out in a minute without being refreshed. Okay, nice. But yeah, you sort of got to piss off from the mob, miss out on hitting it. I get how that can be not ideal. Well, you know what the next ring that they bring out is going to be, don't you? With all these debuffs, you got debuffs in Mayhem and debuffs on the Argonauts. And the next ring will be debuff timer reduced by 50%. They just created themselves a market. Easy game. I see through their shit. Got to kill it and wait. Okay. Sounds annoying. It's bad enough we have to shoot 4 billion things to get any decent loot. And then be fucked with the entire time as well. I got a mining buff, 25%. Got my 30% skill gain pill going. No sitting them around in your inventory. It's good to burn them up. Oh, okay. Yeah, bro. Are you crazy? Argo Codex. Fuck these messages. Man. You want to see something that makes you sick? Let me just bring up my Argonaut. There you go. Rank 11. I'm not even on any repeats. I'm just on rank 11. So yeah, look at these ugly bastard. Hey bro, what up? Hey, they changed the way these look. This looks like an orc now. Didn't they used to have a wolf looking face? I don't know. That's what I thought. I suppose there'll be a 3D modeler in the office that needs to be kept busy. So bro, go change the Argonaut faces. Oh, is it? Oh, no, it's no good, man. The old model was bad enough for shooting. Oh, that sucks. Why did they put the target near its feet or something? So if it runs across a tiny little bit of a lump in the terrain, it stops shooting. It's friggin' annoying. I get we shouldn't shoot through bits of dirt. That's proper physics, but, you know, don't make the terrain so lumpy, bro. Well, what happened to chest shots? An Argonaut's target should be in its chest, really. Ganganite, this shit will get recycled the instant I get it. Bit of else in his. Got to chuck on some towels in the wash after this. The wife wants the bed sheets washed. Might chuck them in too. See how much time I get. So after I finish the stream, I've usually got time to go down and have a bit of lunch. Do some of my dailies and some of the other games. And then I'll basically run out of time. I end up having to go to pick my daughter up from school. She's only got 2 weeks of school left now, so then because she's in year 11, which is the second last year of high school here, and she'll have up to 6 to 7 or 8 weeks of holidays. Hey, I heard something weird the other day. I heard that Americans don't really get a big amount of time off during Christmas, and that you have a massive amount of time off in the middle of the year. It's weird shit, man. I suppose, why would you want time off when it's snowing? But then again, what else can you really do? You can't work. Oh, I suppose some people can work. Yeah, it's strange. And what do you get off? Like 3 months or something, don't you? It's some abnormal amount of long time. That's really good. I reckon that's good socially. And for families too, you know, to go and spend all that time together. Unless you're like me and can't afford a vacation and you just stay home and stare at each other all day. 2.5 months, that is fucking crazy, man. So good though. But obviously that's for school, but for work, you know, what happens when you've got a job? Do people that work get a summer break? Or do you just get standard, you know, booked time off, vacation time sort of thing that you have to accrue? Oh, this must be the global. Oh, yeah. So, to go off the really leisurely topic and onto a news topic that's been in the news a lot here. Recently, you know, you guys have got guns. Pretty much all you guys, your pets, everyone's got a gun, right? Recently over here, they banned machetes. Like, that's going to make a difference. And oh, okay, yeah, cool, man. Tattoo. Where'd you get that from? 10%. Does that stack on the rings? On the ring speed? Because I got the 25% speed ring. If that stacks on top of that, I'll be able to skip across the whole continent. Come on, bro. It wasn't that much Borsarium. Oh, yeah. It's nearly done. Ah, nice. Yeah, good. Yeah, so where do you get it from? I'm starting to get a long list of stuff I need to get. I need to get that. I need to get the rucksack. I really want to get the rucksack, but it's a little bit out of my league at the moment, financially wise. Hey, does anyone know if asteroids, a certain asteroid gives any cave sap or ignesium? That I would like to know. Can you sell them? Or are they a bound thing? Because you can sell them? Alright. That's really good. So, what you've just created for me there is I need to do some nice things for my wife because she's on Next Island at the moment and she is 20 days away from that, what you just said, the VIP thing. She comes home from work and cuts trees every day. I don't know what the fuck's going on. She's going after some status on Next Island. I think she's doing it just to get the cheaper warps or something, but you just opened up a door. And if she can score me that tattoo and hand it over nice and peacefully and calmly, that'd be real good. 3 and 3.5K. Whoa, what the fuck? For a tattoo. That's crazy shit, man. She's definitely giving me that shit for nothing. Shit, they get Nodder tokens. Okay, I'll ask her when she gets home from work. And see if she is doing that. Yeah, good one. 32 tokens a day, so it's a bit of a haul. And can you only ever get one tattoo per character? Is that it? You can pull multiple. Whoa! There's a money maker. How hard is it to get the 32 tokens a day, though? Does it take you, like, ages? Or is it quite doable within an hour or so? I actually like things that take days to do. Like what that is. Because it's a reward for putting your time aside, you know? I believe in that. Like the daily tokens. Everyone, you know, a lot of people don't really put much stock into the daily tokens that Mindark gives out, but when you look at what you can get with them, you can get a gun that lasts hours and hours and hours that would usually cost you a couple of hundred ped. When you're a higher level hunter, you know, them daily tokens are good. All I'll say to anyone is don't ever get the mining finder. It drops like 5 probes and costs 200 daily tokens or something. And it does not save you any money. It's a scam. It'd be different if they made the finder have 120 meters of range for those few drops that it gives you. But I spent ages collecting daily tokens. I got the finder out of the vendor. I dropped like, I don't know, it was at least 50 probes and then it broke. It was fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm not near a TP right now, but that's cool, man. I'm gonna ask my wife all these questions that you just posed when she gets home tonight, and make sure she's doing those quests. Like, so they're different from the normal NI daily missions that she's doing to get the not membership, what do you call it? She's naturalizing herself to Next Island, sort of thing. Is it different from those missions? Yeah, become an islander. That's what she's doing. Is the tattoo thing different from that? Yeah. Right. Okay. Is the person that gives the mission for the tattoo thing obvious? Oh, yeah, because you're collecting Nodder tokens, yeah? Yeah, Nodder tokens, right. So it's a range of missions. Yeah, gotcha. And you need 1,500 of them. Do you also need to be an islander to buy the tattoo? Right, gotcha. Yes. I went to Next Island a couple of weeks ago and she pointed out areas I couldn't visit because I was just a noob. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, she is getting into those areas. Good stuff. And are an Islander. Crazy, man. She likes doing that sort of thing, though. She got the drop ship by doing some ridiculous amount of missions. And she just goes around from planet to planet looking for things like that to do, I guess. Keep her busy. Gets peds off me whenever she's near me. But she gives me good stuff back. 473 ped. Very nice. Oh, yeah. She seems to be enjoying herself there, and she doesn't really run out of money. Tries to sell some things on the auction house, or comes to Cali and sells them in the auction house. I can't remember what she's selling. But, yeah, like, it's not as if she's depositing every day to just do dailies. I think she had 500 ped 2 weeks ago, and she's still got 500 ped. She does have a very economical little gun, though. An unlimited pistol. It tends to make the hunting quite cheap. Nice. Well, this run's taken a bit to clean up, but we're good. We're going to have about half an hour to go kill Argonauts. Oh, does it? What? Yeah. I heard 5k ped, man. I'm not in a position to be investing into that right now. I may be later on next year though, when all the crypto goes back up. I've bought I bought a nice project the other day, and it's a privacy swap, decentralized privacy swap. So, you know, people can track the blockchain, all your transactions. Well, this creates a gap in your transactions, and no one can see where it went. And you might think, oh yeah, that's only good for criminals, but not really, man. Banks are going to try to take all of our money off us soon, especially if they don't have any. Let's see what we got here. Message from Gitboy, my brother. People are making 12k USD in 2 hours. You need to find out how it is through Pump Fun. And live stream. He's only finding out about Pump Fun live streams now. They're still making good money there. If some people watch some weird shit, man. Oh, really? $50 to $70k. Oh, okay. That's a bit crazy, man. Is the backpack sellable? Maybe I can talk my wife into going to Is It Sorry? And grinding it out for me. She'll be right. She likes doing that sort of thing. Oh, damn it. But what you're saying is that you can buy all the materials to get it, yeah? So Eve gives you all the stuff. You go hand it all in, bang, you get the backpack. Oh, so when that person was telling me $5,000, they meant $5,000 in real life money. They didn't mean $5,000 ped. Fuck. Now we're talking. Whew. Bro, I don't have that much faith in this game. 5k peds for it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't reckon it's worth 5k, but if I knew the player base was going to increase and they went through with some of their promises to actually finish off anything that they said they were going to do, and I had the 5k, I'd get it. But in this current state of the game and the current state of my markets right now, not going to happen. You sort of need some sort of mining amplifier though now at these levels. The level just doesn't move. Unless you're using level 13 amps every day, which would be lovely. $500 per pack. Base adjusted imp. So what'd you say? 20 pet each. 1,500 contracts. So 15,000, 30,000. That's $3,000. Am I right? No, 20 ped each contract. What do you have to do to get one of these contracts, man? For them to be worth 20 ped each? Oh. Is it difficult? Like on the mobs hard? Let's see how close we got to our timer. 18 minutes. Easy game. So we know we can drop 120 drops with a global. Still pick up all the claims on time. You need a team to do it, or be Mezzy Eve. Oh, man. Why does everything have to be so hard? And expensive. I don't know, man. Like I said, the game needs to step up. From its current... Look, it's the end of 2025. There needs to be some promises made. Or something needs to be evolutionized. I don't even know if that's a word, but anyway. Something needs to happen. Unreal Engine 5.7 is available now. I haven't delved into it yet because I haven't had time. But I would love to get in there and spend a few hours dicking around. See what they've made better. See if my life's a bit easier in there. I'm trying to get it to a point where I don't need a 3D artist, basically. And I can procedurally generate everything. Once it gets to that stage, then I'll make my fishing game. But even just trying to design a fishing rod. I got into Blender and tried to design. Blender's friggin' horrible to use, man. I get it once you get used to it, it's really good. But I tried to design a fishing rod in there. And then you need to give it capability to cast and all that. Nah, I prefer AI to do all that for me, thanks. Or pay some dude on Fiverr. So, bro, give me a fishing rod. I'll pay $10. All right. Net 528, 531. Not bad. Not a bad haul for today. Mining run. He reckons it's some sort of trade or on Pump.fun. Dudes are milking it for 25k. I'll look into it after the stream. It'll be something that people have already figured out and the scam would have been worked out already. Oh, that's a really disappointing amount of cave sap, man. That'll only get me a few clicks. It's actually criminal if you making BC40s and BC45s, which is quite a low gun, and you don't really get a lot of markup for it. And you need to use cave sap, 5 of them per click. It's a bit criminal. The cheapest best gun to craft, if you ever wanted to craft a gun that cost you almost nothing to craft, with really basic, simple materials, is the BC-20. It just uses a bit of iron, a couple of other really rudimentary standard components. Yeah, it's a good one. Not a bad gun too. All right, we've recycled everything. The only thing is the Ganganite. I don't really need it. Force Nexus. Probably keep that. And the vegetation spores, I don't need those. So I won't recycle them now. I want to pick this up. I want to close this. And I'm going to teleport to Z's little farm. Cool, man. Yeah. I like the idea of the RS weapon. I like the RS weapons. I like the idea of the RS weapons. Because you're doing an instance. And you're getting the blueprint you want. Not some random shit from crafting gizmos. I don't have time to craft gizmos for 6 months straight just to get an LR45 blueprint. Mindark? Oh, I'm just about to be mauled by a heap of Atraxas. Yeah, look at them coming for me on the minimap. Bro, I'm not interested. Hang on a sec. I'll get an aerial view. Oh, wasn't that timely? Look at that. Let me just go over here. There's no mobs over to the north. Yeah, hang on a sec. Let me just come over here. There you are. Is that you? Yeah, it is. Alright, bro, I got an aerial view. Oh man, I'm so shit. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Alright, go. Run back to the TP. Oh, you want me to run as well? Hang on a second. Yeah, okay. Which way? That way? That way. Wait a minute. Bro, I'm overloaded. Hang on a second. Let me just chuck all this shit in my truck. Okay, we should be good now. So what do you want to do? Run? Whoa, no way. No way. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. That's ridiculous. That's only 10%. That's crazy, man. Ah, my computer the fan started up as soon as I went into that new land area. That's weird. Bro, what the hell? Look at you going now. You can almost run as fast as I can fly. That's crazy. Alright, I'll pick this shit up. And I'm going to go back to 2-car and unload all this stuff. Oh, I don't really need... Oh, I do. I need to fit out my armor. I need to go and get my 5B plates out of the storage. Yeah, well, at least the tattoo's tradable. I'm going to get my wife onto it. Because she's already there doing the missions, so she can take a hit for the team, you know. Which one was it? This one? Yeah, this one. I just want to get all this stuff into the inventory. I need to recycle. Man, I'm all over the place. I need to get all this into here. Right, and then I need to recycle this stuff. Right, now we're looking like some sort of happenings. I'll put all this in the bank. Merge all stacks. Yeah, no worries, Spike. I'll see you soon, man. Got a little bit of sweat left. I might just refine myself some more mind essence while I'm here. What do I put in first? Force Nexus. Alright. I've officially run out of sweat. Does have a use. It's good. And we've got a little bit of fruit for the missus next time she visits. Oh, 1,000 Bombardo. Better than kick in the face. What happened to my music, man? Fucking play, bro. Trying to chill here. I'm going to recycle this Force Nexus. Right. Now, I need a gun. I've got LR20, BC65. Let's go BC55 and 65. That's already got all the shit on it, so we'll be able to transport that to there. Yeah, that'll do. Now I've got to find my 5B plates. Oh, they're right there. All 7 of them. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Equip. Right. Chest piece. Equip. Feet. Equip. Equip. The game can get quite complicated sometimes when it comes to the brain. And pants. And shin guards. There we go. I'm decked out. So I'm just going to get all these and chuck them into... What's this? Impact, alright. A vehicle. 15 out of 24. Yep, that'll hold them. And I just might chuck these in there, and these in there, and these in there. Reduce my item amount. Right, we're decked out. We're ready to go. We've got guns. I'm just going to put this BC-55 in this slot down here. Alright. Done and done. Now just go to Monopolis. I'll check the hunting dailies. We might be lucky and get Argonauts for the hunting dailies. I've got about 170 pet of Universal on me, so that should be enough for our short little hunt. There's a purple person. Let's see what we got today. Kerberos. I'm keeping that. Sonic Squid. No thanks. They're a bit hefty for me. Tisk. No thanks. They're actually heavy for me too. And what have we got? Manufacturing, armor defense enhancer. Alright, we'll do that later. And that's it. Okay, let's jump on the Skyripper and see what's what. Northwest, you said. So let's go northwest. Oh, they're just here. They are. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pop a loot pill. I've already got a skill pill, and let's go. Let's see if we can survive one. Good gun. I think this is the right choice. Bro, you're massive. What's going on? I'm not interested in you being that big. Let me just change my loot window. Don't know why they're going to make the mobs so big. Alright. Let's see what happens. One hasn't hit us yet, so I don't know how bad they are. Argonauts usually got big aggro range. Oh yeah, not bad. We can handle them in this. This is actually spot on. For the gun and my skills. Nice. Yeah, well, yeah, it's good. Spot on. Thanks for the heads up on which mobs to kill. A couple of hunters, they're not bad. Oops. That was somebody else's mob. Oh, well, they would have got their share of loot off it. I don't know why I didn't realise these guns had such low range. Well, at least we're getting the oil that's required. Yeah. I wasn't interested in aggroing that many of them. Let's see how we go. The Skyripper is on tap. Come on, bro. You can do it. Oh, nice. Global. And we survived. I'm just going to pep myself up with a bit of a heal here. For some reason, the level 17 hurts me more than the 20s do. Feels that way anyway. Oh, and they've got a nice fast spawn a respawn rate too. Yeah. Usually an Argo will run at you from over the hill and far away to get to you. It is still the case. I thought this gun had a bit more range in it than it does though. Now I have to be selective of where I'm shooting them from. I'm going to go over here, sort of hopefully out of the spawn area, and try to snipe them from the side. The fuck is that? It's a friggin' Armax. It's like we're in the zoo. Okay, so I can't go there. I'm going to have to stick to over here. You'll do, bro. See if I can get him from the other side. Nice. I almost every kill. Oh yeah, they might be all through down here. Remember when the Longtooths used to be down here? I used to come here with the wife and kill them for days on end. I used to mine up north somewhere. There's no TPs up there, so you got to actually use a teleport chip twice to get there. And there used to be level 70 Argonaut hunters, and this is like a couple of years ago when I wasn't such a robust character. And they would just come at me out of the bush and just slay me. And I couldn't kill them. So I just had to wait for them to move on. And sometimes I'd have a claim there that's going to expire, and I'm waiting for this. I'm trying to lead this Argonaut away from my claim. And it's funny how times change. Now I can just walk up and kill him. Well, I can imagine you could get yourself into real trouble here if you went too deep into their territory. You just need to calm down, mate. Bit of skin. I'm going to look for some sort of a non-spawn area spot over the other side of these guys. Let's just have a little bit of a peruse. What do we got here? Wow. There's freaking fields of them. Look at this. They're freaking everywhere. Whoa, these are scavenger elites. They look like a little bit more to chew. What's that over there? Armax. See, they got all these mobs in the bush. So you sort of can't really... Oh, I know a good spot. Here we go. What is this? What's this? Is this the orb? Is this what's pumping them out? Hang on a sec. There's a big empty spot here. How come this is all empty? 37s. Oh, okay. Okay. So we have to stick to this other area, otherwise we're going to get slayed like an elf. That orb thing looks weird as, man. It almost turns my... It's sort of like the Eye of Sauron without the eye. 86 and 475s. Ew. That all sounds like crazy talk. Okay, here's our lobies. So if I sort of plop myself here, sort of here, I should be okay. Yeah, good. I'll just sort of kill off this area. Oh, we've attracted a couple, but that's alright. We can handle one or two. It's just the complete package we can't do. Okay, over there. We're getting our stash of oil happening. Wouldn't mind a couple of thousand oil would be good. Yep. I reckon this gun's just outside of their aggro range. If they're behind a hill or behind something, it makes me run just that little bit further forward. They're all going to come at me. Oh, really? Yeah? I didn't know you needed the skin. I've actually got... Oh, no, I probably gave it to the wife, but I've usually got a stash of skins in my bank. I don't kill Argonauts that often, though. I don't do the Argonaut cave or anything. I'm not much of a daily person, really. Although I should be. Tier 1 components. Tier components are still worth good money, eh? Someone must have been through here and cleared them out and they're just respawning on me. That's alright, I'll try to be safe. Well, that's a double respawn. That's not safe. Bro. It's not safe. Yeah, you're right. Spike was right. They stopped shooting every so often for no reason. I mean, the target's on their torso. It's not the terrain. It's just the shitty design of the model. Yeah, well, I don't think I've ever had an unlimited item drop for me in this game. No, I'm thinking about it. Not that I can remember. Nothing. It is good that they make them rare, though. You know, you play all these other games and nothing's rare, really. If you grind for a few hours, you end up getting one or a couple of days. But not this game. Far from it. Looks like we're gonna... Oh, bro. Attack him. Don't know what happened then. Got a couple of Armax cows there. Just got to make sure. Paint can yellow. Oh yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Get this respawn. Yeah, these are good. I like these mobs. Yes, the shooting pause is definitely annoying. These aren't as hefty as the zombies I was killing the other day. 2 hits from them and you're pretty much toast. Damn it, respawns. Whoa, bro. Get off me. I tell you what, evade goes a long way here. I don't want to crawl too far into their domain over there because they got a lot of... Look at that. It looks like a zoo down there. They got Exosaurs, Armexes. Kerberos. Oh no. See what happened? I tripped over the terrain a little bit. Couldn't quite shoot him at the furthest spot. And now I've got him running at me everywhere. I used to doubt evade a lot when I was younger, when I didn't have a lot of it. But, you know, after you play the game for a while, you realise, no, it's a thing. It's a thing. I remember when you were a noob and a friggin' Exosaur would just two-hit you. So funny. I remember going out from, I can't even remember what's called now. The new camp the starter camp there, and if you went too deep into the mobs, you just die. Oh, come on, boys, get off me! What is this? And they say to take evade on every sort of mission that you can, and especially on the Codex. But I mean, look, I know it's good, I get it, but I have other priorities, and those are mining. So if I suck a little bit at hunting, so be it, but I really want to pour all the points towards mining, and any skills like perception and stuff that point towards mining as well. Because it's hard to level. It's just so... It's like evade. It's really difficult to level. Where are we? I'm going to go back here a bit. I'm going to run out of time. So I'm just going to dick around near the TP. Oh, that's alright. We can handle two of them. Because... I've got to wrap the stream up in 5 or so minutes. The item is damaged? What? What's damaged? Oh, the gun. Lol. Gee, that didn't last long. This. What else did I have on there? Nothing. L. Take this out of here. Put this in here. Fire. Oh well, it's good to get to use up some of these guns too. Otherwise they just sit in my inventory. Where are we? No. Got to be careful not to kill them too close to their friends too. Yeah, level 72 prospector, I think. I'm level what button is it? This one? Level 78 miner. Level 71 surveyor and prospector. And my treasure looting skills are a bit lower because even though I've spent some time on Arcadia, I haven't spent enough time on Arcadia. And who knows, treasure hunting might be a thing of the past soon if they decide to delete the planet. I don't think they'll delete the planet. There's a fair few people that live on there and do their thing over there. I mean, you can't delete the planet. You're going to thin the population out more than you've already thinned it out by, you know, poor marketing and stuff. People walk off if they get ripped off too much. People got to understand. If you throw 5-10 grand at a game, mind you, not a business, a game, and you don't get fuck all back, people tend to walk off. What do we got over there? Who's hiding behind there? Look at this fucker lurking. Come over here, boy. Come and talk to my friend. Drilling expertise, yeah. And my wife was telling me that there's a mineral sense mission on Cyrene. Yeah, it must be Cyrene. Fucking now I've run out of ammo. Pretty break even at the moment. I've got probably 35 pet of eye oil. And I just converted 140 pet. I had 170 pet of ammo on me. So at the moment, oh well, I did get a global though, so that helps kick the tin. Oh, we got 5 minutes left. We're going to kill 1 or 2 more, and I'm going to need to head out. Stomach just grumbled too. Gonna have to have some sort of lunch. I don't know what yet. There's a salad in the fridge that needs eating. And some chicken. That's probably what I'm gonna have, chicken and salad. Can't let the leftovers go. Ooh, I've got leftover pancakes. I could have a pancake burrito with marinated chicken in it and rice. And a Greek salad on the side. That sounds real good. Yeah, well, let's go make that happen. Just made my mouth water. Oh, look. Hey, look, I think next stream, I'll come and kill some more of these, do a nice big session of these, and then finish off on some Kerberos for some muscle oil. I think that's next stream. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. Like I said, it's touch and go with all this holiday stuff coming up and school ending and stuff. So sometimes I don't know about things that I'm supposed to be doing, and I find out at the last minute. But look, if I can get a chance, I'll get on and have a session. No worries. All right. Looks like Spike didn't make it to work yet, but anyway. I'm sure he'll be fine. He works at night at in a reception area, so he watches while he's working there. That's pretty cool. All right, thanks for hanging out, Dysona, and I will see yous all, because some people watch the video after, another day. Yeah? That was fun, by the way, anyway. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll put the end screen on. See you next time.